see, my sketched prong, even though it was under a millimeter, was a better solution. Oh well. That's still, it's a little beefy, but I'm not going to go smaller. So, shank taper. See what I have here? I have the outer one and the inner one. The outer one in the front view happens before halfway up, which means it is visible from the top. And my full width on this shank is here. So, and halfway down the shank is right here, and it's almost that thick. So, by the time I draw a slight rounding, I will have accurately portrayed that. Do that there. And then this tapers its way up to join into the side of this prong. Nicks the outside of that prong and does that. I'm going to let it sink in a little bit more here. So I just see a hint of it there. That's all I need to see. I don't need to see any of it, but I believe I would see that much of it. Okay, and then the main section of it is this wide. And that starts about right here. And it also tapers outwards to where it pretty much cups those prongs. Okay, turning that off. And then there's a cleft down the middle. It goes to about there. So you can see that when I'm all done, the top view is easily the most boring view of the ring. Because in a 3-stone ring, from the top, pretty much what you want to see is just the stones. If you're seeing more than just the stones, it's not a great 3-stone ring design. So, having that, I now need to do some copy and paste and copy and paste and copy and paste to get things where I want them. So, Control-Shift-Z, Control-Shift-V. Flip vertical. I guess we'll get rid of those guides. And to see for clearly, I will multiply. And once again, we're kind of splitting pixels, but that's fine. And what was that all about? Okay. Control-Shift-E to merge those together. M. Control-Shift-C, Control-Shift-V. Flip horizontal. V, slide it over. Notice I click in here once again, so when I arrow key, I don't change composition modes. I just move my floater, my layer. And that's it. For some reason it will not let me zoom out. It says no. Okay. So, doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy it's not done. Because I can't have the sketch, but more importantly, I can't have this template that is showing through. Okay, that's a problem. That template is a real problem, and I don't know how I got stuck with it. Somewhere I collapsed a layer, somewhere I did something bad. To delete a layer, I just come down and click Garbage Can. In fact, somehow that got put on the background. I've got to figure that out. There. Okay. Somewhere here. Sorry, my microphone keeps falling. That's what we want. Okay. It was here that things went crazy for some reason. That's good. So that's combined. Layer 4 is deleted. Okay. These can be combined. And the template can be turned off. All right. So that's what we have without that template underneath. That presents some problems for us, but nothing severe. It looks severe, but it really isn't. Remember this? There was a reason I kept it. Copy, paste. Where did you paste it at? Oh, pasted it in location. I wouldn't have expected that. All right. Couple of things. I don't like it full black. Something more like that is to my liking. I'm going to put it on top of my drawing. So my drawing's at 100%. This is at 50%. Not dissolve. Multiply. And I want to take a look and see how much darker than my drawing it is. Also want to keep an eye on its location. Looking around, that looks pretty good. It looks a little dark. That's pretty comparable to my drawing. So now that I've got this, okay, I need to put the top one in the right place because it's not lined up with the rest. Okay. Now I can hide template. I don't need it anymore. Challenge I'm going to have is being able to see it in its entirety. Okay. It's unusual to me that still somewhere I've lost a portion of that. I don't. Very frustrating, but this happens in real life, so what can you do? The stone, if I turn off my drawing, the stone got cut in half. I don't know how this happened, but it did. So, clear that. Back to my safety. Copy, paste, V, drag it over. Template on. Multiply. Put it in position. Kick it back to it's about 40%. Yeah. And then I may as well group these together. Bring back my drawing, turn off my safety. Now that I have this, I'm going to keep my drawing on safety, on multiply. Only place I'm going to have a real problem, it looks like, is going to be the top view. So I'll just solve that now. Select just under half. Clear it. Take my brush and I don't need symmetry, but why not? I can leave it on. And give me a little bigger brush. 17 pixels is good. Okay. Go to white, and because this is transparent, layer 6, which is the drawing, and layer 8, which is the stones. All I want is the stones. Hang on, I got that wrong apparently. No, that's right. So how come I can erase my drawing? Okay, I can't. Good. Brush is a little big. So careful about what I erase here. That should be good. Going to come down here. And this way I can very cleanly take out anything that I don't want to show. And it doesn't take very long, except for hello. It's very important when you do this to make sure that you have the right symmetry set, because that was doing things way up in the air. Doesn't matter in this particular case, but it's really important that you, for each view you're cleaning, you set your transparency, your symmetry again, so that you don't do something horrible. That view is clean. Now see, that did something I didn't expect. That's all right. That looks pretty good. You'll notice that here I have a darker stone, and that's because I copied and pasted with the stone. And that's not great. I can either live with it or symmetry off, carefully erase the extra dark stone portion. Don't go too far, or you leave a dot in the middle, like so. And then last, use symmetry. So doing that, we've restored all the drawings except for the top view, which I'll address in just a second. I did notice that I lost a little bit of this on the other side. Put it back. Zoom out. Now, those stones are now a little bit too light. And unfortunately, once you group them together, you're stuck at that level of transparency. So I am going to come here, image, adjustments, brightness, contrast, just like in Rhino, in Painter. And I'm going to drop the brightness down, which doesn't seem to be doing anything. First I'm going to turn symmetry off, just because I don't want to make any mistakes. You know what? It's really close. I'm only showing you how to fix it so that you can fix it in the future if you want to. There's a thing in Photoshop called levels. You can also come into here and grab the darks and bring those way up. But see, it's giving me a terribly pixelated result. So I'm going to just accept it. I think it's fine. I should have been a little more careful. Fine. So I have that. The last thing I need to do is to flip my top view. I can merge my drawing, draw my marquee, Control-Shift-C, Control-Shift-V, edit, flip vertical, hit V, bring it in. It's half a pixel once again. I'm going to leave it a little bit squatter because it helps get rid of that pink line in the middle. And that's it. That'll suffice. Only thing I would want to do at this point would be to remove that 3/4 view from the top corner, because we're not working on that in this video. Oh, look at this. We have some issues here as well. Sorry. Painter shortcut for rectangles, M. I mean R, whereas in Photoshop it's M. Personally, I think Painter's makes more sense. So, Control-Shift-C, Control-Shift-V, edit, transform, flip horizontal. Excuse me. Once again, you have that half pixel thing going. It's fine. I'll go a little wide on this one. There. Finished design. All right. Thanks for watching.